So, hi everyone, here's my review about the Big Bad Wah. I bought this pedal on March 21st, 2009. The first day, everything was okay. The next day, the pot was starting to scratch. So, I was a bit disappointed. The third day, it was completely awful. So I went back to my local music store and had it exchanged on March 27th. After a few days, the same thing was happening on it. I was really disappointed. So I sent an email to Vox to know a little bit more about it, and they never replied. I've made a comment on their forum page, and they never replied either. So Vox technical support, you deserve a 0 out of 5 for not replying. And Vox manufacturing, you deserve a 2 out of 5 for selecting cheap parts. So that's my feedback. Most of the players use distortion and they might not notice, but if you play with a clean sound, you'll be able to hear the difference. Or maybe I've been really unlucky with these two pedals. So here's my mod. So I wanted to have exchange, but they didn't have any left at my local music store, and I'm pretty sure that it wouldn't solve my problem because it would reappear once again. So what I've decided to do then is to go to my local music store and buy this part here. It's called HOT POTZ II. It's CryBaby. It comes from the company called DUNLOP. I don't know if you can see it here. It says extended life and low noise potentiometer. That's 100K. That's the value of this potentiometer. And if you carefully look into your pedal right here, you can see it's a 100K. So it's the same thing. So I'm gonna have this thing replaced with my soldering iron here that I've got. So I'm gonna open up the thing and have it exchanged for a new one. My review about this pedal is I really like the tone on it, but it's built with cheap parts, so let's replace this one and we're gonna have fun after. Okay, so now we're ready to open up this. So here we are. Thanks, Joe. That's how it looks like inside. We'll have to do a few modifications since the pot seems to be soldered to this thing here. So we'll have to use a few wires, and let's do the mod. Okay, so now we're ready to remove the potentiometer. So here's the thing. It's removed. I'll have to unsolder these 3 pins down there. So I'm gonna put it back just here to hold it while I'm doing the unsoldering of the part. Let's screw it just a little bit back there. So I had to get my solder wick. Here's my solder wick. So the unsoldering seems to be done. I'm going to remove the pot from the PCB. Still a little bit hot, so be careful if you have to do it. So here it is, it's removed. So since the pinout on this one, on the new one, on the CryBaby one, is a little bit different. You can find it on the net how the pinout looks like. It's also written on the back here, so it's pretty similar. I've got the old one, I've got the black connected there, the yellow, that's what they say, but actually just need to connect the same wires at the same spot and you should be fine. Let's open up this one now. Okay, so new one is out. I'll have to replace with the new one. I'll have to find some wires because it doesn't fit on the PCB. So I'll get some wires. I'll be right back. Okay, I've been able to find 3 wires. Actually, they said to use black, blue, and yellow. We don't really care about it, but I had some, so I'm going to do the same stuff as they did. Okay, so now we're ready to replace the other one with this one. So first, let's skin our wires. Okay, so the soldering is finished. I just need to solder these 3 wires back in place on the tiny PCB right here, in the same position than the other one. Put in our wires first. Okay, so the other pot was like this. So if we look into the schematic here, the mini schematic that we have to connect it the same way. Okay, so mission accomplished. I just need to put back in the thing and maybe, I don't know, tape the tiny PCB on the casing of this thing here. I'll find a way later, but for now it's gonna be okay. That's about it. You just need to put back the cover and it's done.